Hey everybody, how are you? So I'm here today to talk about power because I've been thinking a lot about power. I've been feeling my power. I've been feeling that I've been unstoppable, and there's proof that what I'm feeling is true because all of these amazing opportunities are unfolding before me, and I'm just letting myself be open and to receive what's coming my way if it's right for me, and to also understand that sometimes you can't accept something that's coming your way because you can't overextend yourself and make promises that you can't keep, right? So there's a fine balance between all that, but when you own your power and you shine, people pick up on that and they want to be around you, okay? So I read a really powerful essay by Maria Shriver this week, who I absolutely think is amazing. And she says, when you doubt your power, you give power to your doubt. Okay, that was a quote actually that she put at the top of the essay. But the whole essay was about, she's very well spoken. She's a public speaker. And so she had been at a meeting, and afterwards, one of her friends came over and said that a mutual friend had come and said to her, I never realized how smart Maria is. Why is she holding back her power? And that got Maria thinking. It got her thinking about how she dims her light in many situations in her personal life, in her professional life, being afraid to speak her truth, and wanting to please everybody. And so her friend kind of came to her with a challenge. And she said, why don't you take a week and walk into every encounter personally and professionally and say exactly what's on your mind? Can you imagine doing that? Can you imagine walking into every counter and saying exactly what's on your mind? If we could do that 80% of the time, it'd be awesome, right? So her friend said to her, don't be afraid that you might offend people. Don't be afraid you might scare people. Don't be afraid of your own intensity. Step into it and see how you feel. I think that's a lot of it. A lot of times we are afraid of our own intensity. And I know, like many people, I have dimmed my own power, my own light, okay? Perhaps I was scared of what was inside of me, what was going to come out, my anger, my rage. Perhaps I was afraid of showing my vulnerability or of pushing people away. That's a big one. We're so worried that we're going to push people away that are in our life. But I can tell you this through much experience over the last couple of years, the right people that want to be in your life and that are supportive of you will be there, even if they don't agree with every single thing you're saying, okay? So right after this happened with her friend, Maria went into a meeting for a presentation. And during the presentation, a lot of people in the room were saying, oh my God, this is such a great presentation. And she was thinking in her own mind, oh my God, this sucks. So at the end of the presentation, the guy said to her, well, what did you think? And Maria, not wanting to hurt his feelings, said, oh, I thought it was really good. And he looked at her and he said, no, you didn't. I want to know what you really think. And she said, you don't want to hear what I really think. And he assured her that he did. So she unleashed her torrent of power. Okay. And she said exactly how she felt about the presentation. And at the end, when there was dead silence in the room, he looked right at her and said, that was a thing of beauty. It was an honor to witness a mind like that, a fierceness like that, a heart like that. Thank you. Can you imagine somebody feeling powerful enough to be able to say that to somebody? It's a powerful guy in his own right. But what he did in that instance is he showed her his power and he let her own hers as well. And it showed her her power, which is a really big thing, right? And then he said, you don't scare me, you dazzle me. That to me would be the most, I would love to have somebody say to me, you don't scare me, you dazzle me. What a brilliant compliment, right? Dazzle, brilliant, sorry, but whatever. So take these thoughts and try it. Step into what's inside of you. Don't be scared. Go for it. The time for dimming is over. We keep reading these posts about what a disservice it is when we dim our own light, okay? Because we're depriving other people of that light, and people grow through our light. And I actually went on a job interview this weekend, and the owner of the company said to me that she would love to have me there because she would love her clients to meet me because she feels like the light that I offer would be good for them. And that was a huge compliment, right? And also, again, you're putting out that light, but then it's so amazing when you talk to people. Your attitude makes such a difference for what you get back, right? And so much of that is energy and light. It's all about energy. The more I study it, the more I totally understand it, okay? And the time for dazzling is now. Okay, we're not going to not dazzle anymore. Let's do this, okay? We all have something inside of us that we are scared to let out. So terrified are we of the power within us. But whatever that power is, it's our truth, our personal power, and it's time to own it. So here's the challenge. I hope you'll take it with me. I'm going to do this. I'm going to report back, whether it be on my Facebook page or on YouTube. I'm not sure. I'm going to take the dimmer off this week of the times I feel afraid and see what happens. I'm going to speak my truth. So some may leave the room, but it might reveal exactly who I should be in the room with. Because again, like we know through personal experience, we get so concerned about people leaving us or leaving our life, but the right ones that are supposed to be in it stay, even if they don't totally agree with everything you have to say, right? So I'm going to encourage you guys to tap into your own power and own your voice. And when you feel yourself holding back, let go. And find a room full of people who love your life. I'm excited about this challenge. I'm going to do it. I've got a lot of stuff going on this week, and I'm going to go into every situation and really say what I feel. And also, if I don't get something, let people know. I'm not going to be afraid to say I don't understand, or can you help me, or can I learn from you? So let's own our power together and make our light even bigger and just spread it. That's what this world is all about. So anyway, guys, have a great week, and I'll see you again soon.